serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. But I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this on set. Yeah, you might get it. He doesn't fucking get it. You might. He does not get it.
Geoff. Is it Geoff? Geoff? Mr. Heisenberg. Mr. Killer. You don't fucking get it. Okay, you're a nice guy. Alright? And that's why I'm responding to you. And I appreciate you actually lying about me in your comment section. You said you don't believe I'm an asshole. I basically told your opinions what you had commented in my comment section. I told you to blow them out your ass or shove them up your ass. It was probably both, one of those. Because, dude, you kept changing the subject and you put words in my mouth. You're like, oh, you're acting like an SJW. You need to fucking quit that argument, dude. Either you address what I said and why it's wrong, and you could stop being a hypocrite about accusing me of using fucking buzzwords. Do you know what special snowflake means? Do you understand what I mean when I say that? Do you understand that words have meaning? Geoff, one of those. Mr. Heisenberg, let's stick with that. Mr. Heisenberg, do you understand what I mean when I say special snowflake? I am describing a person who is an attention seeker, who, like a Munchausen's victim, or a Munchausen syndrome sufferer, feigns victimhood, or feigns oppression, or feigns injury of some fucking kind in order to garner sympathy and attention. Find me another anti-SJW, I admit I am one, proudly. Find me another one who disagrees with what I just said. Quote to them exactly what I said. Don't fucking change it like you keep changing what I say and what other people in the comments said. Ask them, is a special snowflake somebody who feigns or fakes being an oppressed victim or somebody who had suffered some sort of slight or injustice or injury for sympathy and attention? That's what that word means. It has a meaning. Gray ace also has a meaning. And I am actually very interested in all the stuff you talked about that had nothing to fucking do with my video. You talked about experiences with bisexuality, with, and this is something I've talked about before and I'm likely to talk about again, how it's very interesting how these fake genderqueer people and these fake asexual and other fake genders, fake sexualities that don't exist, that are, I'll get to that in a second, have latched on the LGBT community, okay, and are somehow welcomed despite being literal posers. They're fakers, okay? They do not qualify for either the oppression or the unique difference from the norm of society that LGBT people have. It is shameful and morally reprehensible that they try to do this, and they're trying to do this because they're special snowflakes. Mr. Heisenberg, do you understand me? Okay? Okay. Now, second thing is you talked about how gay people, rather than recognize the genderqueers for the fucking leeches and parasites that they are, actually attack bisexual people because they think bisexual people are an insult to their sexuality. Meanwhile, people making up sexualities out of thin air, while bisexuality is pretty much proven by fucking science to exist in virtually all sexually dimorphic fucking animal species, just like gay animals exist in virtually all fucking goddamn sexually dimorphic species, particularly mammals. I can at least speak to that much. And yet they attack people who are people they should relate to. Because guess what? Any sort of homosexual activity, which bisexual people do not engage in bisexual activity, bisexual people engage in both heterosexual and homosexual activity, meaning they have something in common with gay people. They're not the same as gay people. However, gay people shouldn't attack them. And do you know why, Mr. Heisenberg, that gay people attack bisexual people in alarming fucking numbers? Because there's a certain sort of us versus them, a certain sort of victim mentality, a certain sort of instigators, shit starters, fucking people who instigate flame wars and set people opposed to each other, divisive figures. Do you know who these are, Heisenberg? Do you know who is causing the oppression of the bisexuals and the whole Tumblr SJW community? or Twitter SJW, social media SJW community at large. You know who's doing that? Special fucking snowflakes, Mr. Heisenberg. Do you understand me? So why do I fucking care? I know bisexual people. Bisexual people are my friends. I know fucking gay people. Gay people are my friends. People I fucking know, okay, in my life, who experienced this exact thing that you're fucking describing, Mr. Heisenberg. And better yet, I know trans people who are actually legitimately oppressed by legislation and by law, by politicians and by disgusting news media rhetoric, all that shit, okay? These people have legitimate issues that require legitimate attention. And how can they be taken seriously when some fucking clowns are parasitically attaching like a goddamn lamprey to their movement and idiots are accepting them? Why? Because of social justice culture, because of feminist culture. They're being welcomed and compelled to welcome these people in open arms. This all ties together. Unlike your ramble, which I found interesting but had nothing to do with gray asexuality, which is what you were supposedly responding to, you talked to me for 18 minutes and 36 seconds, partially to your audience, partially to me. You were talking about gray aces for about a minute and a half. Geoff, Heisenberg, Geoff, however you say your name, okay? You need to stay on subject, bro. I'm not the best talker. I don't script my videos. Dude, you need to stay on point, okay? Tangents should be reserved for if they are useful. And if you find yourself talking for 18 minutes and you've gone off subject completely and you're not giving examples and shit, dude, reshoot the video, okay? I did like your video, okay? But it wasn't really a response to me. Dude, you were talking about like how asexual people are sometimes viewed as pedophiles. Well, I'm assuming by your accent you live somewhere in the United Kingdom, possibly New Zealand or Australia, okay? I don't know where you live. Maybe it's like that there, and maybe it's like that some places in the United States, because a lot of people in the United States who judge America don't seem to understand how fucking large this country and how fucking many people live in it, okay? We rival the population of the entirety of fucking Europe, and we exceed this fucking land area, okay? And there's 50 fucking countries in America. Not however many is in the European Union, which I am quite confident is less than 50, even though I don't know the exact number, okay? And that's a tangent that isn't exactly relevant, but see how I brought it back, okay? I don't know how people fucking treat asexuals where you live, but okay, when we're talking about rules, when we're talking about this term literally makes no sense, as in the word gray asexuality is logically and fundamentally incoherent, okay? You can't describe something like that. And guess what? Normal people who are in fact should be qualified as sexual experience periods of not wanting to have sex, usually because of something to do with abuse, depression, rape, something like that, okay? That doesn't mean they're asexual. And you know what? I guess for the duration that they're like that, okay, they can be considered asexual. How much do you want to bet that special snowflakes are like, you know what? Sometimes I don't like the people I'm supposed to like and the people I normally want to have sex with, and sometimes I want to have sex with them. You know what? You know what I am? I may not be a lesbian, I may not be a gay person or a bisexual or a transgender person who's actually going through serious life-affecting things, that they're suffering permanent social stigmas about things they can't change about themselves. Guess what? A gray ace can stop making up bullshit anytime they want. They're not born a gray ace. They don't have a serious life-changing condition that they have to learn to either live with or fucking transition away from or something. They don't deserve the credibility. They don't deserve it. It's sick and fucking twisted that they try. Doesn't affect my life. Honestly, Mr. Heisenberg, you seem like a nice guy. You're a nice guy. But that don't fucking fly when you're bullshitting around like this. Honestly, dude, fuck you, okay? And I mean that in the most polite possible way that one can fucking say fuck you, because I appreciate you engaging with me, and I understand that it's you not understanding me, that I'm somehow not making myself clear to you, and I'm apparently doing a bad job of communicating my position in a persuasive way. But dude, your position, as it has multiple times before this, I remember you comment often, I appreciate that as well. But dude, your positions frequently piss me off, okay? I'm just going to tell you how you come off to me, and you can deny it or argue it however you want. Dude, you come off as very prejudiced and use very poor argumentation, sometimes seemingly for the sake of being contrary. Dude, you're a contrarian, okay? Because so many times in your long ramble, you came close to echoing shit I was saying, and then you wandered off again because you can't keep your fucking shit on point, okay? Okay, so let's try this again. Feel free to respond, Mr. Heisenberg. But for right now, nah, dog. No. No. Okay?
Good adjustments, okay?
Make some good adjustments.
No, I don't need any fucking walking. He needs to stop walking. I ain't the one walking.